Alrighty, and that's it. We're live. We're back.
Hello.
Episode 2. Here we go. Starting off the day.
Yeah, that was quick.
That was quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And we're already back. This playlist that we're listening to is Cafe Cubano, brought to you by Spotify. That is Cafe Cubano, brought to you by Spotify. And we are the best buds. This is episode 2. We're going to discuss some stuff. We're going to smoke some bud. We might review some products. Who knows? See how stuff goes. So, how's it been since we last talked?
Oh, like usual, long days, $1 a day.
So, the weed we got is in here in a special box. It is apple fritter flower. So this is packaged by Main Street Cannabis. That might be the grower of that. I'm not completely sure, but apple fritter. So
yeah, apple fritter has never done me wrong before.
That's amazing. It's like a deep purple color. The nuggets are. All right, for the people that want to actually view it, I guess I can show you now, up close and personal, what it looks like.
Well, as you're viewing that, it reminds me to keep your marijuana locked up in a child-proof safe, just like your guns.
100%. If this could get focused here.
You can only see my big nug.
Might have to autofocus it. Come on.
Show the prettiness.
There we go. You guys can kind of see that. Sorry. We need to get a bud cam.
We're adapting.
Yeah, but all in all, very nice looking. Nice purple color. We got some frost on it.
Dense.
Really dense. Really dense. And as you can see, we've changed up the setup a little bit. We got the mic on the other side now, so now you guys can kind of see the prime area down here, what's happening.
Yeah, except for the big computer in the way now, but
we did upgrade our graphics interface a little bit here.
for now.
Got some brews, got some bud.
I've got the 100% water, always a go-to.
Always a go-to. So some crazy things have been happening.
Oh yeah. Omicron shootings.
Yep.
Fires.
We got the new Omicron variant. Now, the Omicron variant, that's got a lot of people freaking out.
Yeah, I'm not freaking out. I'm just waiting until the scientists come out and say we're all going to die or we're going to be okay.
Yeah, because they haven't really even said that it's necessarily more dangerous than the new strain.
Yeah. Well, I think they're actually being a little more smart about this one, maybe, and not opening their mouths and before they know what it's gonna do.
Yeah. So we don't know yet if it's more or less powerful, but what we do know is the person to, I believe, fact check me if I'm wrong, but actually bring it to the United States was vaccinated, and he came from California.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much confirmed. So that's
well, let's see, California, but then there's someone Minnesota, New York, Colorado, and Hawaii.
So it's all over you think. I think just like the last strain, when they said it got here in September or so. I think it was here, or sorry, December, January. I think it was here way longer before that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had friends, supposedly they've known people that knew people, and they knew about it earlier, but, you know.
These friends tell me more, indulge me.
There's no fact checking on that, because that's friends on friends saying.
Yeah, yeah. But friends sometimes are the most reliable source of information.
Yeah, well.
Because they don't have a lot to gain.
True. But I take that with a grain of salt, because like I said, even if it was true, there's no way for me to prove it.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't buy it. And then when they're saying Omicron is here just now. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Who knows? We could have got Omicron sick 2 months ago.
I was reading too that if you had the sniffles, prolonged cough, fatigue, you've probably had COVID.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a cough for 2 weeks now, so.
Yeah. So the official
I guess I've got COVID.
The official doctrine on the
COVID.
Omicron is that it's supposed to be, we don't know yet, right? We don't know if it's more powerful or less powerful than COVID-19. But what a lot of people are reporting is that it's less, right? A majority of people are saying, this is speculations, hearsay, but saying it's less, right? It's like a mild flu. So, I mean, at a flu season too, we've all got sick so far. I know I have, definitely.
Yeah. Everybody I know has had something.
And then for a sudden
sniffles.
Omicron, and then suddenly 15 people get infected overnight, and all varying places all over the United States, just like COVID all over again.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We've seen this movie before. This is just COVID 2.
Let's just all pray that 2022 will be better, nicer to us.
For
and
sure.
It won't be a catch-22.
For sure.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about that. I was like, catch-22. Oh no.
Well, hey, we got a lot of things working for us. Either way, I know I've been following a lot of this mainly because of Joe Rogan. I've been talking about there's other ways to fight against COVID, right? We've had you can induce antibodies into yourself naturally if you're a more healthy person, right? All these sort of things. There's very varied ways to fight against COVID, I feel like. And I feel like as soon as we end that stigma and realize there's multiple different ways to win against this disease, that it's us versus the disease, not us versus each other and the disease, I think we can start getting a lot more done.
Yeah. Well, and two, this COVID, I know a lot of people were out of work and this and that, lost everything. But the thing that has me upset is I didn't see anything for homeowners. It was all renting or whatever. That was paid and helped. But as a homeowner, they let me more or less pull out a second mortgage to cover, 3 months where we were out of work, and tack it onto the end of your mortgage, I guess. It's like a second mortgage. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like we were just, what they say, putting out fires, but not putting out what's starting the fires. Yeah. I feel like, right? Because what was making everybody behind on mortgage and on rent? Not working.
Yeah, not working.
Why were we not working in the first place, people?
And then how we were covering bills? Credit cards.
Yep.
So I was almost out of debt. Now, boom, back into deep debt.
Yep, 100%.
So yeah, that's just a bunch of bullcrap.
So on top of all that, on top of them telling us vaccines are mandatory, then the person that brings Omicron over to the United States is vaccinated, right? Their points are just falling apart in front of them, left and right. It's honestly, it's pathetic.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's what. I don't know. It's a mess. Just hopefully we get out of it.
Either way, I hope everyone's safe. Whatever way that wants to be, that should be your personal choice as an American, right? So if you want to go get vaccinated, go get vaccinated. That's awesome. More power to you. But if you don't want to and you want to do a more traditional way or no way at all, that's also fully up to you as an American citizen. I don't think anybody should be forcing you to do anything.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't mind. It's like people wear a mask, don't wear a mask. It really doesn't bother me. I'm vaccinated. I'm happy with myself.
Yeah.
As long as you're happy with yourself, then
like the rules I go by is I'm vaccinated. I don't think I'll be getting the boosters. That's just me personally. I wear a mask when it's super crowded, but when it's me and personal family that I've never been vaccinated, I'm not wearing a mask. When it's me and personal coworkers at work that I know have been vaccinated, I'm not wearing a mask. But it's awesome that everyone can make that choice. Not everyone's not condemned to a thing to follow.
No.
So what's in this pre-roll here is a little bit of that apple fritter. So you get that, you get the apple, the crispy appleness, and then there's a hint of like an earthy, cream, cheesy, like a creamy. It's really, really nice. And then that's paired with a lemon kush. So of course lemon kush is always a go-to. It's always amazing. So it's really nice combo here. Really quite amazing.
Well, I was reading earlier though, we don't have to worry about the government shutting down. They passed a bill to fund themselves, so we're all safe.
Okay, that's good.
We're safe. They are.
How long did that take them to fund?
They're still going to eat good. I mean, they are, not us.
Yeah, right. When it's money for them, it seems like it passes overnight. But when it's money for us,
that's the cool thing. They can pass that bill pretty quick and get it done.
Yeah, it happens overnight. But when stimulus comes around, what are we talking? Months
or anything else?
Yep.
It's fight, bicker, while we pinch pennies and starve. Yeah. I don't know what to say about them fellas.
Well, you know what I was reading, which is pretty crazy? Did you see that thing about the students at Arizona State?
No.
So these students at Arizona State, right? They're protesting the Kyle Rittenhouse kid from the Kenosha shooting, self-defense riot thing that happened there, right? So he gets acquitted, no problem. No. Students there at Oregon State are protesting, saying that he shouldn't be able to attend there, right? And they're always like, I don't want a murderer going to school with me, blah, blah, blah. But they're just actively saying flat out, no, Kyle Rittenhouse is not going to school here. There are a couple of people protesting, and I can't counter-protesting, but it's minuscule.
Where, Arizona?
Yeah, it's Arizona State University. So I think, I'm not sure where exactly in Arizona. Obviously, it's in Arizona, though.
I wonder what he was going to major in.
Nursing. Huh. So he's going to Arizona State, going there for nursing. So which is pretty cool. So he's still continuing down a life path, right? So it's not like anything he said in the trial was not accurate to him as an actual person at all.
No, it's just a whole lot of bad things all combined and came out with a lot of unfortunate events. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
But yeah, you could talk about that for days.
Yeah. So...
Back and forth, too.
So, basically, the whole thing with that, them saying, I mean, I agree with... He's been acquitted. He's a free man.
Yeah, that's why it's over. I mean, it's done.
It's done with.
But
he should be able to go to school there.
Yeah.
No problem.
You have a jury tell you you're innocent, you're done, it's over, move on.
Yeah, you can't say anything else. He's a free man at this point, and now you're just discriminating against him personally, on a personal bias that he shouldn't attend school there. It's ridiculous because half of their opinion is just politicized anyway. It's not really, I feel like, their actual opinion.
No, they're just going off of things they hear and what other people are saying, and then it's just, that's it.
Yeah.
But
a lot of them
you got to think for yourself too. I mean,
Well, it's within the statement calling him Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer. Just by saying that statement, you're ignorant to the fact of what actually happened in the case. He didn't murder anybody. It was all self-defense.
No.
He wasn't a cold-blooded murder.
No.
So I don't...
well, and that's why I say it's a bunch of unfortunate events that occurred. I mean, because if he could go back, yeah, he would change things. I'm quite sure. Even though he said, even if he asked him, he said, "Oh yeah, I'd still do everything the same way I did it." I don't know. He might have just stayed home that night.
You think he would just stay home that night?
I don't know. I mean, no one knows.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's...
Because it's double-sided. Yeah, you don't really regret what you did, but he didn't intend to go out and have to shoot some people.
Yeah. And get all the negative publicity that came with it,
Yeah.
Because even afterwards, he's talking about how he's fully convinced that he's in the right. When he goes to the cops, he didn't see anything wrong with what he's doing. When he turns himself in, he doesn't think that he's crossing state lines as an offense because he doesn't think he's an offender.
Yeah.
He doesn't. So that's when people are like, well, why would he cross state lines? Well, that would only be a crime if you've already pre-committed a crime.
Yeah.
So I feel like at that point, he's like,
Well, he could have, like I say, he could have ran from the cops. He could have hid.
Yeah.
He went, turned himself in.
Turned himself in. that in itself speaks to his character and to, if his decision was 100% his own.
Yeah.
For sure. So, I got a bong for you here. We're gonna grind up some of the apple fritter here for you. We can both take a rip on it.
Some apple fritter.
Some apple fritter.
Water evaporate?
Yeah. There we go. We got a little bit more in there. Alrighty. Where's everything at here?
Well, I did see too. There was a volcano that exploded in Spain.
A volcano exploded in Spain.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Where? On the coast there?
I didn't look into it that much.
Well, we gotta pull up some. We gotta pull up some more information in this.
I don't know that much about Spain.
You got a big laptop in front of you. You got your phone. You got all this hardware in front of us.
Oh yeah, you know me though, and hardware. But anyway, that shot lava 1,000 feet in the air. That's what impressed me. See, I can't even pronounce the name either, so.
Alrighty.
But I'm all about earthquakes, volcanoes.
Yeah, you're always tracking that. You're always tracking when.
Oh yeah.
Why is that? Why are you always tracking with earthquakes and stuff going off?
Because you think about the tectonic plates moving all over the world and sending off earthquakes. People don't realize there's 200, 300 every day, all the time, you know? And it's kind of interesting when you start looking into it. You're like, hey.
So are you just looking into it to know when they go off near you?
That and just, it just piques my interest. Because volcanoes are one of those things that are completely unpredictable. You cannot track them. They don't have any way to be like, one happened over here in Japan, now it's fixing to happen in Alaska.
Yeah, they just go off any second.
A lot of times, it is almost a chain reaction. If one's in Japan, then Alaska, or if it's Alaska, that's going to come down the west coast, or not always, but because there's been some big ones lately, and then that's kind of the scary thing too. When there's big ones, that means there's a lot of movement. Well, what happened to the other plates that shifted? That means they're pressurizing, and it's going to be a whole bunch of little ones or one big one.
So what's causing the movement of these plates to shift and to cause this event?
It's just the shifting of the plates. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, that would. I guess. I mean, we're close to.
There's lava flow and water flow and all that stuff under the ground, so it's always shifting and moving and melting and.
Well, we're close to Mount Hood. All right, is that a volcano that could erupt?